my name is Ksenia and today I'm here with my best friend.
Also Ksenia.
And today we're rating star signs from worst to best.
Yes, I am her best friend. That position is taken. Forever. You're mine. Can you tell that I'm a Scorpio yet?
And I am a Libra.
I think we only got into astrology like recently.
Yeah, like
recently.
under a year for me, I would say.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, so we're basing this off basically common descriptions that we know and that we read, and of course of people we know.
Oh yes.
But again, disclaimer, to any people that we actually know in real life that are watching this, we don't mean to offend. These are...
I mean...
Well...
Don't take it personally.
Anyway, these are really vast generalizations that we're making here.
Yep. But somebody's gonna get dragged!
Yay!
Also, we're gonna fight.
Like, this is like 15 years of friendship over today.
Yes. Oh yes. I know for a fact.
Like, get ready for some bad blood.
You didn't see my list?
No, I did not,
okay.
no.
Okay.
First of all, we kind of stole this idea / were inspired by a video from Try Guys by Eugene, my absolute favorite.
Yeah, such a fun video.
Yeah, such a fun video to watch.
Very educational and entertaining, so go watch it.
We decided to do it a little differently.
We have made our lists, our rankings, and yeah, we're just gonna go placement by placement.
Yeah, so basically we're gonna go from number 12 to number 1, from worst to best. Each of us saying their 12th, their 11th, etc, etc, and you will get into it as we do it, I think. It's not that hard, come on, it's not that difficult.
Yeah, so you can make your list as you're watching as well, and then you can post it in the comments.
Yeah,
and roast us.
And you can gradually start hating us.
Yes. Oh yes, you're gonna make so many enemies.
I can't wait. So let's start from the bottom. You're the guest today, so why don't you start?
Okay.
Who's your worst enemy?
Okay, my worst enemy is Aquarius.
Wow, I did not expect that actually. It's not something that we like, it's not a sign that we're outraged about on a daily basis, is it?
I am, very much so. I just think that, oh, and also we decided to kind of mention some things that we hate about this signs.
And things that we like about this sign.
Yeah, because obviously we can't have all Aquarius unsubscribe from you.
Yeah.
That would be bad.
That would be unpleasant.
So, I just find Aquarius emotionally stunted.
That's a very diplomatic way to put it.
I wouldn't say so. Just for me, I can't handle people who don't experience human emotions. Sorry. I don't mean to offend anybody, or maybe I do. But I also think that maybe I just encountered wrong Aquarius in my life, you know. Because usually they're like, take Phil Lester. He seems such a creative, inventive person. And
like very kind and like very nice they seem.
Yeah.
But is it just the surface?
They're described as very like humanitarian, as the humanitarian side.
For whatever reason, which doesn't really make sense since you said they're kind of emotionally stunted, and how does that weigh in?
Yeah, because they like helping people, but also they don't really understand human emotion. I don't know. They're kind of detached. There you go. They're detached. Yeah. So based on the Aquarius in my life, they're very intelligent, as in like science, physics, mathematics, something like that. Okay, so I'll give them that. They're like clever in a kind of cold, mathematical, logical way.
Well, now for my worst enemy. My worst enemy is Cancer. However, the cruel irony of that is my like number 1, as I say, sunflower, like the person that I stand the most, Post Malone, is a Cancer. And he was born on the 4th of July, which is kind of symbolic to the way that he likes guns and all. But yeah, I really dislike Cancers generally. The reason for that being, funnily enough, that they're overly emotional.
Yeah.
In my personal opinion, like they are very emotional, and they are emotional in a very manipulative way. Maybe again, maybe it's just the Cancers that I've met, and maybe it's just the general descriptions that created this like very negative feel in my mind, but we're not going to say that every time that we name a sign, okay? Just bear with us. Just get used to not being offended.
Yeah. Would you? Can I say
Sure,
something? Would
sure.
you like some hot tea? Extra hot tea.
Of course, always.
So there is one person in both our lives who is a Cancer,
Yeah.
and I think who kind of influenced your opinion.
Yeah, very much so. Very much so. Like, I can't even argue with that.
Yeah. I think you let one asshole ruin a whole sign for you. Can that be the case? You love Post Malone.
Yeah, I do, but also I don't know him personally. And I, again, from the things that I know about him, I think he would be a great friend, but maybe not a great partner.
Mm-hmm.
Also from things that, like, people that I know told me about Cancers that they know. They are supposed to be really great partners, they're supposed to be caring, and they're supposed to be very committed. But then again, I feel like it's exactly the thing that makes them so bad. Because they're so focused on keeping the relationship under control and keeping the person that they're with under control that they use any abusive tactics to keep it this way. I think what I like about Cancers is that they're mostly very creative. I feel like most of the Cancers that I know or that I've heard of are musicians. Like, it's the person with the guitar at the party. They are a very complicated person more often than not. And it draws attention and it makes you curious to get to know them.
I think kind of all water signs are a little bit like that.
Pretty much. And it can be a good thing. So I think that's what I kind of like about Cancers.
So number 11, Gemini. The thing about Geminis, I think they have so many like personalities in their heads that when you're talking to a Gemini, like 9 of their personalities are talking at the same time as you're saying something.
And it's hard for them to concentrate on you.
Yes. So you're not even sure what they're reacting to, like your words or the voices in their heads. And also the fact that they have some problems with emotions as well. And you can probably understand that I'm a water sign at this point because emotions are important for me.
Busted!
Yeah, and I've been raised by 2 air signs, so like, what about you?
My number 11 is Pisces. And I have 2 water signs at the bottom.
Yes, I've noticed that.
But yeah, I have had a friend, a very close friend in my life who was a Pisces, but it all ended because some of the classic Pisces characteristics. I have some relatives that are Pisces, and when it comes to this sign, I can say with a certain amount of confidence that all of the Pisces that I've met are very similar as people.
That's true.
Also, I have a relative who is on the border between Pisces and Aries.
On the cusp.
On the cusp, yeah, which is just a horrible combination, but I'll talk about that later.
I mean, yeah, oh my god.
Yeah, what I dislike about Pisces is that they are... Will it be harsh if I say attention-seeking?
No.
No. We're good.
We're spilling the tea.
Yeah.
Hey, don't take it personally, guys, or maybe do.
Yeah, or maybe you're a great person, you can prove that Pisces are amazing and wonderful and like companions and all, but probably not, let's face it.
Everybody has a good side and a bad side. It's just normal, and as an adult person, you should be able to acknowledge.
But yeah, what I dislike about Pisces is that they're attention-seeking, they want everyone to only care about their problems and to give them every single bit of attention that they can. And if they aren't given at least like one little grain of attention that you dare to keep for yourself, they'll give you hell. It will be hell. If they're your partner or your very close friend, good luck. Pisces can be very smart, they can be very emotionally intelligent, even though it sounds like I'm contradicting myself here a little bit, but I'm really not. Like, if they think that you are treating them well, they can be very supportive and they can be, like, they have a lot of empathy. Like, you can talk to them about your innermost feelings. No small talk with Pisces. Like, you can talk about art, you can talk about the universe, and it is a really great thing, and that's why I think I used to be drawn to Pisces.
So my number 10 is Leo. They are very self-centered. It's a known thing about Leos, right? And for me, it's just overwhelmingly so. They don't care about your problems, they only care about theirs. I said it. I said what I said. I think that Leos are actually similar to Scorpios in some ways. Yeah, like our ego is ginormous. And I like to say that Scorpios are like depressed Leos in some way.
And I just want to, by the way, point out that I am a rising and moon Scorpio.
Oh yeah, that's why we connect so well.
Yeah, because if I were just a textbook Libra, this wouldn't happen.
Yeah, this just wouldn't work. Yeah, so Leos, they want you to admire them. They want you to, you know, they just kind of want to like stand above you in some way. They want to be the center of your relationship all the time. And that's just, for me, it's kind of exhausting. But on the other hand, I think Leos are great to be around for a short amount of time, and if you're not really close to them. Like, they're very fun, you know.
Yeah.
My aunt's family are all Leos.
Whoa, a pride.
Yeah, a pride, exactly. And it's so nice to be around them because they're very fun, but not for a long time.
Okay, my number 10 is Aries. Well, I have a very close relative that is an Aries.
A very close relative.
My mom, my mother. I'm so sorry that I ranked them so low, but I stand by that. I do not quite connect with Aries.
Do you know any other Aries?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I can't remember them, but I think they're mostly people from school. If I were to put it in one word, I would say obnoxious.
Obnoxious.
They're very childish, and not in a good way. And again, it's the first sign in the cycle, and they're supposed to be childish. They're like the baby.
The baby.
When I interact with Aries, I'm basically like this angry old man going like, kids, get off my porch.
Get off my lawn.
Like, this is basically the dynamic that I have with Aries. But what I like about Aries is that they're...
You sound kind of doubtful.
Yeah. Well, but I do like some things about them. They are very brutally, painfully honest. They're not doing it on purpose. Like, they're not a person that is like trying to open your eyes and is trying to like feed you the bitter truth. No, they just say what they see and what they think. And
because they're like a child.
yeah, they're like a child. Like, like this joke goes like, when you know, when like an adult calls you ugly, they're probably jealous or they just don't like you. But if a kid calls you ugly, you're ugly.
Yes, ugly. Number 9, Taurus. I honestly don't really know much about Taurus and don't have any Taurus in my life. So I only know them like based on their description and on what other people tell me about Taurus in their life. So they care a lot about material things. It's also another thing that is well known about them.
Yeah, and again, it can be a good thing or it can be a bad
Yes.
thing.
In the same time, I think they can give you a sense of security. Personally, I wouldn't want to be like really close with a Taurus.
My number 9 is Capricorn. And I don't know that many Capricorns, but the Capricorn vibe is just not my vibe, you know? Like, they're supposed to be very, like, well, will it be offensive if I say depressing to be around?
They're so depressing.
They're depressing to be around, and they give a lot of thought to things that they can't control. And not only that, but it upsets them a lot. And the fact that it upsets them a lot influences people around them. It's really easy to upset them.
Yeah.
And sometimes, well, most of the time, they get upset not because of someone's actions or not because of something that's happening in the world, but like, they could read, I don't know, a book that was written 200 years ago and get so upset for the protagonist that they will ruin your day. What I like about Capricorns is that, in my experience, they tend to be very intellectual. Like, they're interested in very complicated and very meaningful things, and they're very smart. Rather a sign that I dislike than a sign that I like.
Yeah, I mean, for you, they might be difficult to be around.
Yeah, they are.
My number 8 is Aries. I don't really know any Aries personally. I mean, very like closely. But yeah. They can be fun.
My number 8 is Aquarius. And also, I feel like number 8, like, we took as a bit of a buffer number.
Yeah.
Because, again, I don't know that many Aquariuses or Aquarii personally. And I feel like generally they are very neutral. Like they are nice to be around and you could like want to be their friend, but it's not like they're going to open up to you, that Aquarius.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not like they are going to give you any of their emotional capacity unless you are super special to them. I don't really feel like putting that kind of emotional effort into getting to know a person that I'm not even sure whether I want to know, because they're just so neutral. So I feel like maybe that's why I've never gotten close to an Aquarius. So yeah.
We don't know you guys.
I don't know you.
You're aliens. And this one particular person in my life, I know you're an alien. And someday I'm gonna take off your skin suit and know for sure.
Like, why would I want to get to know you if at any moment you could just pull off your human mask and turn out a lizard?
Yes! Yes!
Are we being dramatic here?
No, we're asking the real questions. So yeah, I think our number 8 was like meh.
Like a meh number.
Meh. Number 7 is Sagittarius. They're very fun, adventurous, outgoing. It is true, absolutely, about them. But also, they can't shut up.
I've never noticed that about them.
I mean, I think they're just too extroverted for me, personally. Like, I can imagine them being just great, wonderful friends for somebody who likes to talk so much. And also, it's said about them that they are afraid of commitment and of like serious relationships.
That is very true.
Alright, that's it.
Alright. My number 7 is Virgo. It's in the middle. It's like a good middle sign.
Solid.
And again, as I'd already said, Virgos are supposed to be pretty similar to Libras. And that's pretty true. But I feel like Virgos are like a very introverted version of Libras. And I feel like Virgo is a great person to have as your coworker or as your classmate or as your groupmate, because they are very success-oriented. They set goals and they reach those goals. So it's great to do group projects with them, because they are the person that will make sure that everyone does their part and that will make sure that you do it on time. I feel like they're a bit too robotic for my own liking. I am a very emotional person, maybe that's the Scorpio in me.
Yeah, I like how emotions are so important to us.
Yeah,
we're just like,
super
not
important.
emotional enough, not emotional enough, not emotional enough.
Still
Give
not
me
emotional
tears.
enough.
Number 6, Pisces. There you go, Pisces.
Okay.
Yeah, so above Sagittarius.
If you took just one more line, I would be mad.
I know. The situation was getting a bit dangerous, but there
It was getting tense.
Yeah. Number 6 is Pisces, and I put them above Sagittarius and Aries and all that crowd because I feel them emotionally. I understand why they cry all the time.
You water creatures.
Yeah, but I also think that they should get their shit together. Oh, and also, Pisces take offense at everything.
Yes!
On the other hand, they're very creative.
Yes.
My favorite musician ever is a Pisces.
Okay, my number 6 is Sagittarius. Again, pretty much in the middle, but closer to the front. Yeah, I feel like they're great friends, again, and not great partners. I have a friend who is a Sagittarius and she's very fun to be around and a perfect travel buddy. And this I love about them, but I don't think I would like to date a Sagittarius. As I can judge by my Sagittarius friends, they are allergic to commitment. Like, these people cannot commit.
And gaslighting.
Yeah, and this is one thing that is so important for me as a Libra and as a Scorpio. I wouldn't be able to, to commit to this person.
They wouldn't be able to commit
They
to
wouldn't
you.
be able to commit, right, yeah.
You are the problem, Sagittarius. Oh yes, top 5. Oh, it's about to get interesting.
Ooh.
My number 5 is Libra. You girl. Are you offended?
Yes. First of all, yes.
First of all, yes.
And second of all, I deserved better. Like, I was robbed.
Chill, please.
No.
So, Libras. Oh, I think I have a fair amount of Libras in my life. And I also have like a pretty good range of Libras, like different sexes, different ages, you know. And you are all the same. Like, you are all... No.
You just talked about the best range. You're all the same.
Okay. You're still in my top 5, hey!
That's too low!
Oh my god, I told you we were... Would you like to drink some tea?
Yes, please.
Yes, please! There you go, my love. So first of all, you're obsessed with yourselves.
Hell yeah!
And obsessed with material things.
Again. Sure.
You're shopaholics.
Yeah.
And you like to surround yourself
I
with
feel like
things.
that's the right time to edit in like an overview of my action figure collection.
Yeah, like if you
Just,
could
like,
see
slap me real
how
quick.
much unpacked makeup there is under her table right now.
Da 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 da.
Your room is beautiful. I mean, your
Thank
figure
you.
collection is beautiful. You can make things and spaces look beautiful. You just can. You have an eye for that. I mean, all Libras are like, they like aesthetics. I feel
Yeah,
like.
very, very true.
Yeah, it's different for all of you. Like, you like different aesthetics.
Yeah.
But you really have an eye for that kind of thing. You are beautiful most of the time.
Most of the time.
They always look good. Like Libras, you're beautiful as I'm sometimes offended by how beautiful you are and about how much thought you put into your makeup and your hair and your outfits. Like, I admire that because I just don't have the energy to do that. That's not all of it. Like, people usually say that you're very indecisive. I haven't really noticed that.
Yeah, but it is very true.
It is true.
Even though we might not always show that, but there's a constant struggle. Like, we are constantly choosing between things, even when there's actually no obligation to choose between things.
Alright. You are very social.
Yeah.
You're very extroverted. You love having people around you.
Yes.
So yeah, you're vain, but you use it in a really like interesting way. You're like interesting personalities is what I want to say. Like, you have the most interesting Instagrams. You like sharing stories. You like sharing your point of view. You like sharing yourself.
And I wanted to just add another thing about our like emotional expression. And I don't know if it's a Libra thing or a me thing, but I feel like for me, caring about other people doesn't really come naturally. Like, I care about people.
Go on.
Like, I care about people emotionally, but showing that I care is always troublesome for me. For me, it's always a conscious effort. It's always a thought process. It's always like, what do I do to show this person that I care?
Another good thing about you is that you are very artistically minded. You are.
I would say so.
Yeah. Either it's like actual art or poetry. Many of you write poetry.
Yeah, I used to.
Yeah, you used to.
My number 5, you might not agree with, you will not agree with, and you might not understand, but Gemini. I like them. I am attracted to Geminis, I would say. And I do have some friends that are Geminis, quite some friends that are Geminis. I feel like the majority of my friends are Geminis, actually. But still, I do feel like they are so hard to be friends with and to be in a relationship with, I would guess. And
You just can't get through to them.
Yeah,
You're like,
you just can't
are you
through.
in there? And they're like,
Like, I have some Gemini friends that I've known for such a long time. And I still don't feel like they let me in. And I still don't feel like they trust me enough, even though if it's not true, and even though they say that they do actually trust me, and they might share even things with me that they wouldn't share with other people, but it still feels like they're not quite there.
Yeah, it feels almost like they're putting on a mask.
Yeah.
A little bit.
But yeah, even though I like them, I feel like I can at times get frustrated with it. Because, as we'd already mentioned, for us, emotions are so important. Like, connecting with a person emotionally is the most important thing. And I feel like I can get frustrated with this lack of emotion and with the feeling of like having a person right there, but not quite there with you.
Number 4, Capricorns.
Makes a lot of sense for you to say that.
Yes, I'm dating a Capricorn. I hope they don't murder me for putting them in the 4th place. What I hate about them is what you said. They sometimes are so depressing to be around. They just like, sometimes they're so sour, you know? Sometimes you wake up in a wonderful mood and then like the sun is shining and everything is so beautiful and sweet.
And suddenly they're like, we're all gonna die.
Yeah. And just kind of clouds come out and you start crying and the rain is falling and you know, they just be like that. They have trouble with emotions. Like my partner yesterday took a test. Am I a sociopath? They're not, but
However,
it's just I think that water signs and Scorpios are overwhelmingly emotional, so maybe we're demanding too much from them sometimes. Like I know that we are too much from time to time. It's true that they are very like practical and they have a very practical mind and they are very reliable, and with them you feel really safe. Like all practical things are like settled.
taken care of.
Yeah, are taken care of,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Like with them, everything goes according to plan and everything goes fine. Like nothing goes wrong because they have planned everything. They can take care really well of like critical situations. I really like that about them. You really feel protected with the Capricorn. You just generally feel quite calm with them when they don't get depressing. They can get very, very, very moody, very moody. They do have, I'd say, like swings, mood swings. Also, I think they're very intelligent, as you say.
Sure.
And I think people don't often say it about them, but I know quite a lot of Capricorns, and I'd say that they too have this poetic mind. They often write poetry. And just feel like people say more often that they're like practically minded and that's it.
But I really don't feel it.
Yeah, Capricorns are really, I don't know, like they have this creative.
My number 4 is Taurus. Yeah, my dad is a Taurus, and I have been attracted to Tauruses in my life, and I have Taurus friends, and I feel like they are very similar, but I feel like I, as a person, as a Libra, who can't seem to find her equilibrium in life, I feel like their calmness and their steadiness, yeah, very nice word, and their steadiness kind of draws me to them. I feel like they're very conventionally masculine, and it can be a good thing or a bad thing, but when it's a good thing and when it's healthy, it's really, really attractive. And maybe that's part of the reason why I'm kind of attracted to male Tauruses, because when you are with them, like on a date or like whatever, or just chilling, you feel like they have everything under control. And for me personally, it's a comforting feeling.
Number 3, Virgo. Yeah, I have Virgo friends, and I find all of them just so chill. Like they don't take offense. Like,
Ever.
Yeah, like if you tell them, sorry, I don't really feel like hanging out today, even if you've made plans previously, they're chill, like they understand you. As Capricorns, they are practical, they're good at practical things, but unlike Capricorns, they do not have this creative thing in them, I feel like.
Yeah, I feel like it as well.
And I'd say that they're like a calming presence. It's nice to be around them, because they don't take things too seriously.
Yeah.
They don't get offended.
Yeah.
Like, they're so nice as friends.
I like about Virgos is that, as you said, they are very nice to be around, and they are very like chill to be around, in a way that if you are late, or like if you do something that's like makes you feel awkward, or if you like say something that you didn't quite mean to say about them, they are not going to get offended. They're not going to make like a conflicting situation worse, and that I love.
They don't really show it, but on the inside they're very insecure.
My number 3 is Scorpio!
Hell yeah!
I love Scorpios a lot, as you can see, Exhibit A, my best friend. And I have dated a Scorpio unsuccessfully, but that still didn't phase my love for Scorpios. Because again, maybe I relate to them because I am moon/rising Scorpio. So I feel like I really vibe with them, with you.
We do.
Yeah, I really understand you guys, and I feel like you understand me in like on a level that's a bit deeper than just like your casual friend or coworker. And I do like that Scorpios are very expressive, very emotional, and they are very possessive when it comes to friends, to relationships, and that I love, because I'm the jealous type, and
Jeez.
I'd rather have a person who is obsessed with keeping me than a person who just wants to, you know, go around doing things.
Yeah, I think your possessiveness really comes from your Scorpio moon.
Yeah, probably. So, yeah, I don't know what else to say about Scorpios.
Can you drag me in some way?
Like, literally no. Like,
How come? I can drag myself.
I don't know, I feel like I just like Scorpios so much that I've never really noticed negative things about them. I think that what people say is that you hold grudges. Like if someone crosses you, like this person is done and done. Like
Yeah. People say we're very vengeful, but
Yeah.
as for me, I just have a bad memory.
Also, I feel like one thing that I can say bad about Scorpios, which again for me it's not a bad thing. Just the thing is that most things that people deem bad about Scorpios, I like them. Like you are egocentrical. Like you are one of the signs for which the ego is like the like important.
Yeah, we're depressed Leos. as I said.
Yeah, the determining quality is your ego. But as for me, I like that. Like, I love people who have like a healthy amount of vanity, a healthy amount of this like egocentricity, because I feel like it gives confidence.
Yeah, my number 2.
You're number 2.
My number 2 is me, Scorpio.
I did not expect you to rank yourself so high. It's not that, as I said again, I love Scorpios, and I personally think that it is fair, but I wouldn't expect you to rank yourself so high.
I did. So, what I love about us, us wonderful Scorpios, is that we're very deep. I feel like we're very profound people.
One thing that could be negative about Scorpios is that, again, you don't have half measures. Like, everything either black or white for you.
Yeah, if we like something, we love it. We would die for it. And like books or TV shows or movies or like celebrities, if we love, we stand forever. Your second place, please.
Okay. My second place is Leo. I love Leos. She's just bracing herself for me ranting about Leos for the longest time. But yeah,
And like you put Leos above Scorpios. Like
Yeah.
right above Scorpios.
right about in your face.
Okay.
I love Leos because they are very confident. They're the life of the party. They like attention just like I do. I've never met like an angry, nasty, evil Leo. I feel like that just doesn't
No.
happen.
Maybe not.
They can't be purposefully manipulative. They can't be purposefully trying to make you feel bad. I feel like those are just not Leo qualities because they're just so concentrated on themselves that they don't have enough time to plot something around hurting you personally. The one thing that I value a lot in people, be it a friend or a potential romantic partner especially, is being ambitious. Like, I love ambitious people because I myself am ambitious and I can't stand being around a person who is not. My personal perfect romantic partner would be a Leo. Is it time for our number ones?
My number 1 is Cancer.
Get out right now!
So, let me explain why. Let me explain why. I've personally heard Cancers getting really bad rap. Maybe I wouldn't want a Cancer as a romantic partner, but as a friend, they're the best. Like, yeah. They're so loyal and so caring. And sometimes, and it's a bad trait of theirs, they don't put themselves first. Like, rarely. They're such good friends. Like, they're willing to listen to you. But yeah, you have to, if you want to establish like an equal relationship, friendship with a Cancer, you definitely have to like make an effort to take them out of their shell. I like that. I mean, I'm a water sign. I like my sensitive babies. They can be oversensitive, but hey, sometimes we all are. My experience with Cancers has been overwhelmingly positive, except that one person. But I just think that some people, like, you can't judge them by their zodiac sign.
Sure.
They're just assholes.
Yeah,
Like,
of course,
they're just
yeah.
assholes. One bad thing is about Cancers is I think they can take offense, but they will never show
Hell
it.
yeah. Oh,
They will never show it.
They might not show it, but then once they explode, they'll give you an elaborate list of all this, like 127 times that you defended them last week.
So I just wanted to give my Cancers some love.
Cool.
I think you're wonderful. So you're number one.
My number one is, unsurprisingly, Libra!
Can I just say, only a Libra, okay, maybe a Leo, would do this.
I genuinely think that Libra is the best sign. The best sign to be, the best sign to have as a friend. Libras are artistic, creative, sensual. Also very calm, very non-confrontational. Like, I am the most non-confrontational person that you will ever meet.
What?
Yes! I
No.
never start conflicts, never. I'm the most reactive person ever. I never start shit myself. I only react to other people's shit. Like...
But when you do, ooh,
Yeah!
Twitter explodes.
By the way, surprisingly, I don't know that many Libras. So, let's connect. Libras, come on, let's dominate this world with our, like, 20,000 lipsticks that we have in our drawers.
Do you even like other Libras?
Yes!
Are you sure?
Yes, 100%.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's it.
Yeah, so that's been our ranking.
Yeah, we got through all 12 signs and we probably offended a lot of you guys, but
we didn't kill each other. And thank you so much for being here today.
thank you for
We've
having
been friends
me.
for like 18 years. I've said like 3 different numbers throughout the video, but I feel like I think it's
I think it's 17.
17, yeah. And I'm glad to have you here finally.
Same.
And we will definitely be doing some more things in the future, so do say hi to Ksenia in the comments and tell her that you love her because she's amazing. As per usual, give this video a like if you had a good time, subscribe, find us on social media. I am at Ksenia on almost any platform.
And to find me, you can just go to the nearest woods and scream my name really loud.
Yay, great! Thank you so much for watching, bye!
Bye!